Oh god, my cursor disappeared. There we go. What's up, Bowler? So, Bowler, after 62 solves, I still don't have the weapon. And I'm beginning to question if these efforts are even worth it. I'm sure you'll get it in 62. The copium, dude. The stubbornness. I can't escape my own stubbornness. I'm my own worst enemy with these items, dude. It's 1% drop. At how many attempts would you cut it off? Like, honestly. I'm thinking of cutting it off at 200. Because it's like, it's at a certain point, it becomes a waste of time. If not already. When you say 550, let's say it takes like 10 minutes on the very, very low end. 10 minutes times 550. Let's round it up to 600. $600 attempts. So that's 6,000 minutes divided by 60. 1,000 hours or 100 hours. Sounds like a normal usage of time in DayZ. I don't understand the meaning with that one. That one was a stretch. What's up, Boo Bear? I could tell you right now, Bowler, archaeology alone is it's gonna kill Kata. There's like 5 or 6 BIS items for every class. And people are min-maxers. Bro, the sentiment towards since Classic has been min-maxing. To like with all of this redone stuff. And like, this is the pinnacle of never obtaining those items, and people are going to farm it until they don't want to play anymore. It's going to have a very negative impact on the game if they don't change anything. I could see it firsthand. It sucks. I don't want to do it anymore. But, boo. The culture of the game, it doesn't matter if the raid stuff is better. Tell me I'm wrong, Bowler. It should. It should matter. But the way people are, but before the raid opens, people are looking at your gear. I have a feeling people are going to get burnt out before the first raid even comes out. When new expansions come out, I grind the best items to get the best gear pre-raid and have higher item levels than world first raiders. So I get broad and heroic split raids and then get ahead of the curve achievements every patch and then quit again. But like, I feel like this is the first time that the pre-raid BIS is behind something as maniacal as archaeology. So it's going to be bad. Also, 13 is the next break that's closest to filling. Why is this not... Pre-raid BIS Legion? See, I just had one character, dude. And I feel like I didn't care as much. All I'm saying is, like, I think it's going to have an adversely, like, negative effect with all this pre-raid BIS stuff being in archaeology. That's all I got to say. People, like, I'm pretty degenerate as it is, and I know there's people, like, millions of times more degenerate, and they're going to burn themselves out before it even starts. I should probably just stop trying to do it. I should just do other stuff. But I'm stubborn, and I want it. So I'm probably going to keep trying and get burnt out that way. It's just, I know myself, Bowler. I'm very stubborn. Oh, you're one to talk, sir. That was an entire fake discussion. You can't even use that as a point of reference. That was for television. Just because I was memeing the entire time. I'd like to at least do one break today. And then if nothing else happens beyond that, I'm going to have to roll it over to Monday. What was? I mean, I don't know why this grind is bothering me more. Because I've done like some of the worst grinds ever. Getting the Sea of Thieves PvP like curse was one of the worst things I ever done. It took 3 months. But I guess like I knew that if I kept doing it, I would eventually get it. This one, there's no guarantee, I guess. Both picnics, dude. You're gonna have 2 picnics. You're gonna bring up the taco conversation in one of them. What you gotta do, bowling kid? You you know what it's like? It's like it's like there's a bonfire, and you kind of like you just toss a thing of gasoline on it, and everyone looks at it, and you kind of just like you slowly back away, and then other people get all like crazy about it, and you're already down the street. There you go. That was like the whole tobacco at Christmas, dude. When the cousin's grandma that's not related to me was like trying to dictate what size plates people needed to use for certain things. I took it upon myself. I looked at my cousins because we were all just watching this person trying to control everything, and I like literally looked at them, and they looked at me, and I was like, you know what I have to do now, right? I'm using a small plate for what she wants as a big plate, and I did. Sometimes the opportunities just present themselves, and it's your time to be a hero. Few are called, dude. You could either shy away and like imagine what it would be like in your head, or you could just do it. I'm gonna hold myself back, dude. And it's not even like I planned that, bowler. That was just... That one just came to me. And I was like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do right now. For this discussion. Sometimes, like, the brilliance just... It comes out of nowhere. The inspiration. Hi.
What's up?
Nothing.
Still talking about burritos. What? What is that face? What? Is there something on my face? Why are you staring at me?
Because you don't know how to handle it.
Because you're weird. Why are you staring at me? You're being creepy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just staring at me.
Do hot dogs belong in mac and cheese? I feel like you answered your own question there. No. What do you mean, yes? What have you put hot dogs in mac and cheese in your entire life?
All the time growing
Really?
up. My dad would make it. Same with ring bologna.
That's funny because the past, I would say probably, I can say this confidently, 20 times, 20 separate occasions of you making mac and cheese, there's never been hot dog in it.
Because I haven't bought hot dogs.
That's
but
why?
I have eaten it. Even when I go to Mac's and get mac and cheese, I have the one with the hot dogs.
Real man 1, B 0. You know, in this imaginary scoreboard in your head, you could put whatever numbers you want up there. Why stop at 1? Put 1,000 on there. It's make-believe. They are allowed. They don't belong. Definitely can go in. But you can't say, like, yes very passionately. Like you just do it every time.
Do you want me to go buy some hot dogs?
No. That's not the point. The point is you can't be passionate about it as you just were.
But even when
when
go
you
out,
haven't,
I get it in
you're not
mac and cheese
hearing.
when we go out.
Listen to my words. Hear my thoughts.
I don't want to hear your thoughts.
Exactly,
You're
because they're
right.
right.
Oh, can't hear you.
This is what happens when you bring logic to the table. Damn it. I'll wait for 13 to fill. It's halfway full. And it's a 1-boxer. It's quick and easy. 5-stream streak, very good. I'm gonna be honest though, yeah, I've never had hot dogs and mac and cheese. I'm sure it'd be good. My whole point was I've never seen it done before. What's your number though, Bowler? I gotta know for my own sanity. If something has a 1% drop rate with no guarantee, at what point do you stop? Like, is there a number? Or do you keep on endlessly going? It could never happen. Until you get it? On a 1%?
We're going for a walk.
Have fun. Can you have an omelet without eggs? There's an alt green ninja that we've only pulled one of so far. I did princess runs for about 375% before. Is 375 princess runs as long as 375 archaeology attempts? 10 to 15 minutes per? Eight minutes? I did the same thing for what's it called? For Hodge, Hand of Justice. I don't know why this time it's making me aggravated like more than any other time. I think I have. I think I have pulled that. Okay, we got another spot taken in 13. I'm just going to lay it out. I'm staying on until we fill 13, because once we fill 13, then other breaks will fill, because people need to wakey wakey. This will be last day of release. But yeah, Bowler, I can't put my hand on it, on why it's bothering me like more. Maybe I'm just sick of it. Which is like the easiest answer. And like, yeah, there's better weapons in Raid, but it's not guaranteed to you. If it does drop, you're going to have to roll against it. I don't know. I'll just keep trying for it and see what happens. I'm eventually going to get it or get sick of it. And hopefully I get it before I get sick of it. Well, it's like, what else am I gonna do? All my other pre-raid stuff is just buyable. So it's like, I'm not even worried about that. I've got the gold to buy everything else. All right, another 2 spots taken in 13. Two spots left. You can't find the Pokemon stuff on your laptop? What, like the Pokecatch stuff? Scroll down. It's underneath. It has its own little, like, box. You know what's going to probably make me quit, Baller? If I solve for, like, Dwarf and I get the wrong epic. That's what's going to probably break me. Because that's a possibility, too. That'll be probably what makes me quit doing it. Yeah. And I have a bad feeling that it's going to happen. Very bad feeling. I'm laughing very hard in my head at the possibility of that. I think I'd just, like, I'd close the game and probably not open it again. People were saying it might be bugged, though. I don't know. There's not, like the dev team is bare bones for WoW, especially Cataclysm Classic. So nobody's actually, like, looking at anything. If stuff is broken, we might not know. Have I opened Sea of Thieves in months? No. But last time I played, well, actually, yeah, I have in months. But, like, the one stream where I played it, there were cheaters immediately. Like, back to back, first 2 queues, and I just closed the game. Cannonball shots, like, tracking me from, like, ridiculously far away, but hitting me on the head while I'm moving and maneuvering. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm not gonna even attempt it. I still got the curse, though. until they fix cheats in general, all those games are just gonna die. And that's just what it is. Anything with like PvP and like shooting and whatnot. Which, it's really weird in Sea of Thieves because there's not technically a rank. So I don't know what is the compulsion to cheat in that game. Just to ruin people's like experience, I guess. Two spots left in this next one. This is for break 13. And yeah, it's all people have gotten it already in pre-patch, but people have claimed that like they got it right away and one. I don't know. I think it's so like hard to get that people think it's bugged. But amount running for that is not the same as like pre-raid best, which is why like I'm just it's making me into a crazy person because I'm stuck in that mindset still to have the best gear possible before raid. But I get what you're saying. Come on, come on. Two spots. People are really sleeping today. Top people are used to being able to buy 99% of the pre-raid and get it super quick. And this is the one thing that doesn't allow for... Oh, for sure. But, like, even stuff that you couldn't buy, I feel like there was... I don't know. I think, like, just doing the tasks every single time is aggravating. And that's probably just what it is. I think I'm just fixated on it. At this point, I don't even want it for the right reasons. No, for sure. I think I would care less if it was like a ring instead of the weapon. Weapon is very important. Absolutely. All right. Just need 2 spots, and I could open this. Just 2. That's all. Just 2 little itty bitty spots. But yeah, Boo, I'm just I'm fixated on it, and I knew it was going to happen. I tried to not have it happen, but it's happening. It sucks. You gotta dice roll 1,000 times. I don't know what the hell that was. Well, once I hit 85, I'm just gonna buy everything that I have to, like engineering helm. I think legs and chest too. Make sure I have hit cat. To craft the helm for engineering? Well, how do you buy them? You buy them with badges? Alright, guys. 2 spots in a 1-boxer. Please. Even if we just do this one for today. Just 2 spots. It can't be this dead. last boss of each heroic drops them. I gotta make sure my item level's high enough after I buy everything to do heroics. One per head piece. Is it binds when picked up? The problem is people are gonna roll on that and they won't even be able to like know what it is. Be right back 1 second. Okay. I'm just gonna keep on waiting for 2 spots. I wonder if I could buy the helm itself, though. It'll probably be overpriced. Yes, Bowling Kid, you must sacrifice yourself on a $15 spot because others are just unwilling. It's too difficult. Bind and pick up. Oh well. Then I'll get an orb, like you said. What do you think will happen first? Me getting a shiny in the Pokemon community game, or me getting the archaeology weapon? My bet's on neither. Yeah. No, that wasn't towards you, Jalen. He was saying that towards me. Are you switching it up Monday? Probably switching it up. Wow, bowling kid. Thank you for the $15 sacrifice that you made. And watch this, you're going to get cards for buying in. I don't know how that works, but that's crazy. Well, I'll carry over, I guess, what you were... Now I understand what you're asking, Jordan. Any break that has spots taken, I will leave for Monday. And Bowler or Real Man, I'm 100% agreement with you. If I flipped a coin, like Bowler said, it would land perfectly, like up and down, and I would have neither. You think there will be a shiny soon? Well, everyone's individual chances are their own. Like a Pokemon that's shiny that someone gets, it's not shiny for everybody. If that makes sense. Each has their own individual chance of being shiny when you catch it. I could pretty confidently say that I'm not going to get a shiny today. Nor am I going to get that weapon. If I do, I would go live just to tell you guys. Maybe I could train one of the dogs to do the farm for me. Like, Luna could probably do it. She's as smart as, like, maybe... like, one of the dumber monkeys. Not, like, as smart as, like, a capuchin. Pincer. Mr. Howard, very nice. Ape strung together. That's what I learned. Dragapult. Look at that, dude. 2 spots, 2 hits right off the bat. Easy. Easy game. I guess there, like, now that I think about it, Bowler, there were certain farms in Classic that I just skipped altogether. I just said, nah, I'm not doing that. Like Savage Gladiator Chain, I never went for it. Even though I did help my buddy Kyle get it, and it was the 4th attempt with me. Which, honestly, could potentially be, like, the worst thing to ever happen to me. In terms of, like, my expectations of getting something rare. Like, seeing it and thinking it's actually possible is not a great thing. I forgot what the drop rate was on that. I think it was 8%, but it was a 1 in 5 chance to get the right boss every time. So I don't even know what the math is on that. You have to win a 1 in 5, which is a 20%. And then an 8% on top. That, oh my god, that sucks. I don't even want to think about that. Meanwhile, I'm farming a 1% chance. As if it's any better. Eevee with the Scoop Up Cyclone. Who's trainer? Kenny? So it took just over 4 cases to see 1 Green Ninja. Water. That's, I mean, like, what has been another recent card that has been that rare? I guess you can't really compare Holiday Set because it's not the same. trying to like think. A God Pack? A God Pack was 1 in 250, I think. Is what people said it was. I don't know where they got that number from, or if Pokemon said that that is actually what it was. But as per usual, such a good idea that was never utilized except in that one individual set. It gets me wondering, like, if there is one person, like, on that development team that is shooting down every single good idea. But I guess then there has to be assumption that someone is actually bringing good ideas to the table. Like a siren goes off when a good idea happens, and like they press a button, and like if they're like at a boardroom and the dude's sitting on the chair, it's like Dr. Evil style where it like sends him into like a pit. I think that's like what the Pokemon HQ like development room is. Goes right into the Shark Tank with the lasers. Boo, do you know if they're gonna make I knew these were in the same box. I had this happen a couple times now. Is that just a busted box? What I was gonna ask, Boo, is are they gonna do like the Gamma and Beta dungeons again for Cataclysm? Because like I feel like that was a good option if you didn't want to like go through trying to form a raid group every week. They are. You don't know what they are thinking? Chris, you're making a bold assumption that someone is at first thinking. That's bold. I've learned to not assume such things. You think they're doing a great job? Well, dude, you got so many spots in breaks that like I'm just compelled to believe you. Because you are so passionate that they are doing a great job that you just can't stop buying in. Right? That is a very nice water hit. Sierra. There you go. Sierra needs to log on my account for a while. She gets the good loot. And you told me out of an ETB, like, she immediately got the All Green Ninja. That's why you're not afraid of not getting gear. Just have her get on the computer and then see what happens. I see what you're doing, Bo. This is why this man doesn't care, because he knows that he has the bad luck protection. He's got a trick up his sleeve. Imagine if this was full art, though. Like, this card is beautiful. It's still good. Alright, I'll wait a couple minutes. Just in case there's any last minute people wanting to get in. Real man, did you see that new show on Netflix that Shane Gillis made with his buddies? I saw that and it made me so happy. I watched the first episode already. Those are his buddies. Those are his buddies from the Secret Podcast. And his dad, I think it's Gerby's dad, actually has a tire shop, which is absolutely hilarious. I don't think they, like, talked about it. It like, came out of nowhere. Oh, I'm going to binge watch it all at once. Because I have no self-control. Most Netflix originals do that. What, like, don't announce it beforehand? You're deep in that show? When I saw it, I remember, like, I listen to the Secret Podcast all the time, and there's so many stories about his dad's tire shop, and I, like, didn't put it together at first, and I was like, wait a minute. What the hell? All right. We didn't go breakless today. We had a good release yesterday into today, which shows what I need to do for this upcoming week. I'll be live Monday. Every break that has spots taken is going to stay until Monday. And beyond that, then we're going to start mixing sets. So Monday will be the last day of Masquerade on its own. But I love every single one of you guys. You're all beautiful. And I'm going to go meet Nick tonight to give him all the stuff from release to get out. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. Should have gaming stream tomorrow. But love every single one of you. You're all beautiful.